Hi, everybody. I don't know how many people might be aware of this, but Harley, lay down. Today, something wonderful happened. Not quite good enough yet. Harley, lay down. But a step in the right direction. Sorry, my dog is disturbing me. The last video I posted was about Rush Limbaugh and some of his ignorant comments that he's been making lately. And I said that 300 of his sponsors had backed out. That was wrong. At the time, it was actually 30. I don't know where I got that extra zero in, but it was 30, not 300. However, today, 140 was the total of the companies that pulled their advertising from his program. So the syndicate suspended his show. Can I get a whoop whoop? He's so unremorseful too. I thought that was fantastic. There's a giant list of all these different companies who said no, we want out of his show for at least 2 weeks, which I don't know why. What's going to happen within 2 weeks? I mean, the stations they're gonna lose a bunch of money, but I don't know. I think it's a step in the right direction, though. Let's see. What else? What else did I want to tell you about? I don't understand what's going on. I'm sure it's been happening for quite some time now, and I just wasn't aware of it. But I found out something today that is really upsetting and is going to affect a lot of people in Arizona if this bill actually passes. So let me tell you about it. Arizona's HB 2625 is a radical proposal that would allow employers to claim they have the right to fire employees for using birth control. The article here says we aren't talking here just about exemptions for religiously affiliated employers like Catholic hospitals and universities. We're talking about authorizing secular for-profit employers to deny a woman coverage for birth control if the employer doesn't believe that she and her partner should be allowed to have sex without getting pregnant. Yup, that's right. If the owner of the Taco Bell where you work opposes birth control, Arizona legislatures want to give him a legal right to deny you insurance coverage for your pills. Sadly, that isn't even the half of it. You may want to sit down for this one. Arizona legislatures know that whether or not her insurance covers it, a woman may get the prescription she needs to prevent an unintended pregnancy. They want to give her boss the right to control that too. The bill they are pushing would not only allow employers to take the insurance coverage away, but would also make it easier for an employer who finds out that his employee uses birth control to fire her. You heard me right, to fire her. And I thought Rush Limbaugh's comments were as low as you could go on this one. Okay, first of all, here's what I really don't get about that. What about doctor-patient confidentiality? Does that supersede this? I mean, following that same logic, a man should be fired for using some sort of erectile dysfunction pill. Think about it. What's good for the goose, right? I don't think that's how it should be, but where's that law? How do they have the right to decide who should and should not have sex and not want to bring a child into the world? Who do they think they are? This is so out of line. I was floored. I couldn't believe it. So, continuing with that one, the Arizona bill has incredibly already passed one house, but you can still stop it. So, You have to tell the legislatures in Arizona to stop playing politics with women's health and put personal and private decision back in the hands of a woman and her family. You got no right. It's complete BS. And there's more. I don't understand these men. Here we go. A Georgia Republican state representative by the name of Terry England was speaking in favor of HB 954, which makes it illegal to obtain an abortion after 20 weeks, even if the woman is known to be carrying a stillborn fetus or the baby is otherwise not expected to live to term. And he compared women to cows, pigs, and chickens. Cows, pigs, and chickens. He compared women to cows, pigs, and chickens. Here, I'll turn up the volume. I'll play the audio clip of it, and you can hear it for yourself. Here it comes. Wait for it. While debating whether a woman and her doctor or Georgia lawmakers should decide the fate of a fetus with no brain.
Life gives us many experiences. It gives us the experience, or I've had the experience of delivering calves, dead and alive, delivering pigs, dead and alive. And I want to tell you, Representative McCall, Representative Roberts, all of us, Representative Anderson, that have done that, Representative Black, that have done that, it breaks our hearts to see those animals not make it. You know, a few years ago, I had a young man come to me at our store, and it was when we were debating, talking about dog and hog hunting, I believe, and at that point, there was some language inserted in there that dealt with chicken fighting. And the young man called me to the side and he said, I want to tell you one thing. And y'all, this is salt of the earth people I'm talking about. Someone I would have never in 100 years expected to tell me what he told me that day. He said, Mr. Terry, I want to tell you something. You tell those folks down there when they quit killing babies, they can have every chicken I've got.
Is this still recording? I don't know what just happened there. I got a weird error message. Anyways, did you hear that? Cows, pigs, and chickens. Unbelievable. I really don't know what's going on with my... Harley, quit my computer right now. The whole screen just went white. Can you see me or hear me? Oh, I can't believe it. This isn't happening. All right. I don't know if this is working or not, but I'm just going to keep rolling with it. Okay, first of all, that man, cows, pigs, and chickens, he needs to go sleep with them. And I wonder how he would feel if he had a stillborn fetus in his body, if he would want to keep it in there. Huh? How long would he be okay with that? Not very long, I'm guessing. And second of all, Rush Limbaugh, that pig, he has every right to say whatever the heck it is that he wants. But this doesn't come down to freedom of speech. Those advertisers have every right to pull their money from his program if they don't want to be a part of his bigotry, his misogyny. Ugh! They have every right. Would you please, I'm talking right now. And it goes beyond free speech. This isn't about free speech. Lay down. This is hate speech. He's spreading hate and ignorance. And I hope they don't reinstate his program. He should be canceled and standing in the unemployment line with the rest of the world. Who's, well, not the rest of the world, but you know what I'm saying. He's good. And the back of the line, buddy. And that's what I have to say on the matter. Peace out.